Emotional intelligence is something that is very important in life, and it's actually quite important within a married relationship. Emotional intelligence, I've discovered, is something that you're not taught in school, and it's a skill that I think is very important for you to be able to maneuver around interactions with people. I've learned in my marriage that emotional intelligence is the difference between high level conflict or conflict resolution. So, the importance of emotional intelligence for me is being able to be aware of your environment, your situation, your relationship, what's going on within your family, what's going on within your marriage, understanding how to interact with your spouse. And I think for the better part of the community, should be able to learn and assimilate how to be able to interact with the community in a way that shows that you are in touch with these people, you're in touch with your spouse, you're in touch with your children. So emotional intelligence comes through when you are able to resolve issues in a way that is amicable, in a way that provides a level of empathy. Empathy being putting yourself in another person's shoes and saying to yourself, what exactly is going on here? How can I be able to help this person? And how can I be able to help myself to be able to resolve whatever situation is going on? Emotional intelligence comes very handy when it comes to communication. Because when you're communicating with your spouse, or you're communicating with your children, or you're communicating with work colleagues, or anybody who is within your environment, when you take them into consideration, when you acknowledge whatever triggers they might have, when you are really being empathetic and thinking about how they could feel if you do things in a certain way, then you start becoming a highly emotionally intelligent individual. And I think at the fulcrum of success of a marriage, emotional intelligence is key. And for men, because over the years we haven't built this skill within ourselves, a lot of men are not very emotionally intelligent. They're not in touch with their spouse's feelings, thoughts, and how they can be able to maneuver around them, myself included. I found it quite difficult to do that within my married relationship, because I was looking at it from a man's perspective. I think you need to be looking at things from a holistic perspective, from a woman's perspective, and being empathetic to a lot of things that are going on within your environment. And I think once you start studying emotional intelligence, the things that you need to do to be able to be more emotionally intelligent, to connect with your spouse, to connect with your kids, to connect with your community in a way that people realize that this person takes us into consideration and is able to resolve conflict, is able to resolve issues in a way that is amicable, in a way that is accommodating, and in a way that shows that you are indeed emotionally intelligent.